Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. You also watch me struggle with the English language, because this is the third time I have attempted to record that very simple sentence at the beginning of my video and have only now just gotten it correct. I think the first time I said it, I said, where I watch myself struggle, and I was thinking, that is not what this is about, but maybe true. And the second time, I think I completely just said something wrong and forgot I was recording. It's bad. Anyway, ta-da! Welcome back to Monster Train. We're playing the video game. Incredible news. What are we doing today? We are recording a whole bunch. I'm so behind on recording. I feel like that always feels true, you know? It's because I have to record in bursts. I can't just record every day. It doesn't work out that way. So I basically spend my entire weekends recording Monster Train and other games sometimes. Like right now, I think I'm also doing Inkbound still. So there's some other stuff as well. But basically, like, yeah, I have to spend a bunch of time recording on the weekends. So it's all in big bursts. So I then try to build up enough of a backlog so that when inevitably some part of my home explodes or implodes, dealer's choice, I have episodes that I can still upload. Fantastic. It's tough though. When you fall behind, it becomes a real challenge to catch back up, especially because despite however much I want to play Monster Train, it's one thing to play it, because I can always play it on mobile, no problem. It's another thing to talk through my episodes, because eventually my voice gives out, and I can very clearly tell when I'm, 3 or 4 episodes in, that at that point, my voice is almost entirely different. A lot of inflection is lost, and I can only enunciate things so well at that point. The words start slurring and becoming more difficult to distinguish. And that's one of the things I actually, well, this is a me thing. This is maybe not a you thing, but for me when watching videos on YouTube, the number one most important thing to me is how well I can tell apart the various words that they're saying. There are a lot of things like speaking at the right pace in order to be understood. It's easy to talk really, really fast. And the problem with that is then no one knows what you're saying. And someone can always speed up the video, right? We have the power of 1.25x or whatever makes you happy, but when you slow down a video, it doesn't quite work the same way. It doesn't quite perform as well. So it's almost always better to have the 1x speed be audible, understandable, well enunciated. And when that starts devolving for me, that's when I go, and I should stop recording for the day. Anyway, let's do some Monster Train. We're playing a Trainwreck today. Our previous episode was with this lady. We had Sentient. It was a Cultivating 3 Sentient run. We had a quad upgrade, multi-strike, damage shield 3, tiny stone plus 25, morsel maker infused husk hermit, and I think I made 3 copies of it because I went mad with power, and all of that was behind Cultivating 3 Sentient. We had Razor Sharps and Old Magic that was really good, and Ensnare that propped us up to beat mini-bosses. The Jackstrips did a lot of great work. I think, generally speaking, I think the Jackstrips and Rules of Containment relics get a bad rap. They feel low impact in the DLC. I still think they're great because not everything is going to be an elite enemy, and they help a lot with all of the things. Damage Shield 3 at the end, or Damage Shield specifically on Ring 1, or Wave 1 rather, of Divinity is always a valuable removal. So I'm a big fan of Jackstrips and such for that. And yeah, can't really think of any other great examples of the Divinity, but it helps out. What else? Anything else? There was a plus 30 and a 10 in Piercing Glimmer that was also pretty important. So, good stuff. And now we get to play Tethys. Alright, Tethys. It could be worse, right? You can't win them all. You gotta play this champion eventually. That's the whole point of the rotation, right? Is you have to deal with the things you don't want to deal with. In order to stay good at the game, you must be able to defeat all of the champions. Then you must be able to win with all of them. So, Anyway, that's all I've got. So let's go ahead and play some Monster Train. As always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, though I suspect you have. Regardless, I say the words in case some random person finds this random video at some point in history and says, that guy seems cool. And here we go. Let's play the game. Reminder to myself, this is a Trainwreck episode, which means we have to actually take 1 billion Pact Shards. Well, this is good. It certainly could be worse. We got a ping. That's fantastic. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well today. I've kind of already told you how I'm doing at the beginning of this episode, so I'm not going to say it again. But my voice is giving way as I try to record enough Monster Train to catch up. So there will be plenty of momentary pauses where I decide to take sips of water. You will forgive me for this. Anyway, let's do it. Today we are default Stygian, Exile, Wurmkin. Honestly, a great clan combo. I like anything with pings. I think this is a good mix in general, so I'm happy about it. We have Pushback Talos, Spell Shield Fell, Chased Seraph with Titan's Gratitude, Proclamation, and Crystalline Seeds. Some good openers, fairly cheap, which I like. Proclamation is fantastic. We'll have the purples for it. It's a good incant. Titan's Gratitude, I don't love it, but at the same time, Titan's Gratitude is fine because we don't have any other discards of import. It's always funny to me looking at Titan's Gratitude next to Proclamation. This is power creep to me, right? Titan's Gratitude, all right? Both of them are attuned, fine. Titan's Gratitude costs 1 Ember versus Proclamation is free. Now, Proclamation does have Extract too, so it doesn't cost nothing, but at the same time, there's so much synergy surrounding Extract cards that not a big deal, right? Meanwhile, Proclamation deals 50 damage, which means with a single plus 10 in piercing reaches 100, which is very important. Titan's Gratitude only deals 25, and it discards at random, which is frequently bad. If this were a targeted discard, I think we'd be cooking, right? I think you'd be able to do some real good stuff here. If you got to pick the discard, suddenly Offering synergy is online, and you're less likely to conflict with other discards, right? But alas, Titan's Gratitude is just an underperforming card by comparison to Proclamation. It's just kind of how it is. And then Crystalline Seeds is just a fantastic little blast that we get, so that's exciting. Given that this is 200 Pact Shards, we're probably going to have to take pretty much everything, but we'll see. Temples today are 2, 3, 6, 7. Sure, 4 temples. Yeah, pretty much everything we'll have to take. There's a removal dupe on 8 with Magic side, pretty decent. Magic and Steel on 7. Steel has the Vortex, which is good. Magic has a Cave. Magic and Steel again on 6. Magic again, or not again, but rather Magic this time getting the Vortex, Steel getting a Cave. So it flips, right? That's what I was trying to say. Cool. Removal dupe on 5 competes with a Trinket Shop. So there's money in the middle. The Trinket Shop has a Cave and a Horde, though. This is interesting. No Steel, no Magic. You're always going to see something like this. There's always going to be... You don't see a Steel Shop and a Magic Shop on literally every option. They always try to diversify a little bit. So in this particular instance, they just lined up on the same ring, which is fine. It's okay. It just means ring 5 will be kind of a weird one. Maybe we'll use it for that removal dupe. It's a good opportunity to do it. So meanwhile, we get a ring 4 Steel Shop, which means we'll get a double Magic since we don't see one here. Steel Shop on 4 has a Vortex and a Stygian banner. Pretty darn good, in my opinion. And yep, double Magic early. Magic on 3 has a Wurmkin banner. Steel Shop on 2 has a Wurmkin banner, which means we're pretty likely to be in on a Wurmkin line here. Cool, seems fine to me. This is Tethys. We'll look at the Forge first. Chillwind, yeah, I'm going to click that. I don't want Handheld Totem here. Chillwind defeats bosses. Handheld Totem doesn't do anything. Winged Indulgence is pretty good at this part of the game, huh? Now, Notice Stone is pretty good as well. We have a lot of magic power benefits here. I think Notice Stone is going to be stronger, especially with the Crystalline Seeds. We're actually also, with enough pings, I think we're good to grab the Divine Horde here. So I'll take that. Oh, just an opening Founding Seal. Wow, okay. I mean, I love Bog Slime, but I'm going to take the Founding Seal. Now, this is weird because you'll notice we don't actually have Stygian banners in Path until Ring 4. So we might not get a lot of value out of this. We should still take it though, because things like Glacial Seal even is pretty decent with it, but I was going to say mostly like Guardian Stone would be a fantastic roll. This unit draft is worth it, by the way. The unit draft potentially gives us anything that says incant, which is nuts. Let's prioritize cracking downstairs where possible. We got the upgraded priest, which is good to see. Frostbite middle is your friend. I think we should Frozen Lance, and then Proclamation middle. This guarantees we get everything there. How do I want to approach you? I'd like purples upstairs, but we're pretty good. If we're going to draw a Proclamation here, we'll be okay. I kind of don't want to put the Train Steward in here. I'm going to put it middle and then just crack this guy down to 25. We have a lot of access to big damage stuff. Alright, we're actually going to do okay, I suspect. We go ping, ping... Proclamation up here clears this out when we hit the Frozen Lance, so we hold on to our Train Steward. Good. Now the only challenge is I need to live. So we do that by playing the Train Steward upstairs, Weight of Contrition here, ping out. We're probably going to get hit. As long as Tethys gets a couple rounds, we're okay. Frozen Land's Proclamation, and we get the kill, actually. Nice. Alright. It was close, but we got it. I had a feeling we'd be okay. Chillwind helps a lot with that. Give me a Siren. Monster Train. Mollusk Mage, Energy Siphon, Crypt Builder. It's all garbage. This is a great example of where I kind of, again, wish Titan's Gratitude was a targeted discard, because then Crypt Builder would be totally viable here. In the offhand, I mean, we have better spells right now. I don't want it. Energy Siphon? Absolutely not. Mollusk Mage? No thank you. What are you, Hosting Kin? Oh man, it's a real bummer we got the purple on Hosting Kin and not Echo Transfer or Echo Infusion. I think we have to take offensive scaling when it shows, so I will take the Echo Transfer here. Man, it's a real bummer missing a Siren here, or anything that incants. Glareminder's not terrible. Yeah, it's not bad, but I think Titan Sentry is better. So we'll take Titan Sentry here. This broadens the possibilities of what we could see from this steel shop in an important way. Large Stone? I mean, Large Stone Shark does a good job here too, right? I'll take Carver, sure. It's a good infusion for a Siren Scene later. It's a good thing to play right now. Sure. I'm just going to... Do I have double steel shops? No, I don't. I'm just going to go ahead and toss the Large Stone at the Titan Sentry here. This will help a lot. This guy trucks along. Guarantees our early game pretty convincingly. Seems okay. -2. Purge. Don't really want any of these. Don't have good targets for any of it. Okay. If I don't take these, I have to be very aggressive with other stuff. Like, keep Train Stewards to infuse later, kind of aggressive. I don't feel like any of these add enough power to justify the Pact Shard cost, though. I guess if I'm going to do anything here, I think the self-infused Train Steward might be the angle. It's at least a removal, especially if I'm going to have to do it later anyway. Now, 40 shards. I think we can get away with this. It's a little earlier than I would like to do a throwaway like this, but I think I need to do something. It's at least a removal. Alright, we can get this trial. Shark does a lot of heavy lifting on this one. I think I already noted that, but he's going to be great. We get all of our units here. Great work. I'm going to play Shark middle so that I get the... What is the word I'm trying to say? So that I get the Collector guaranteed. Cool. We were fine either way. Play the Frozen Lance upstairs. It's your friend and good. I'm going to go ahead and toss the Titan's Gratitude middle. We at least get a kill for that, which is cool. Fine. I'm going to go for purples upstairs. It's high value. I do think the Crystalline Seeds middle gets a double kill. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good, I think. Alright, Shark should do most of the work. We're going to take out the... Actually, I'm going to leave the Redirector in here, I think. I want a Proclamation out this big tank, though. Alright, Carver should do a lot, but I think we actually get most of this... Yeah, we get through most of this with a very powerful... Yeah, we actually just kill thanks to Shark. Very cool. I kind of expected numerically it would work out that way. Largestone does a lot of heavy lifting on Ring 2. Is that my new thing, heavy lifting? Might be. I've just said it 3 times and I noticed that I said it 3 times. I do use that phrase a lot, but at the same time, it's not the only phrase I use. It's just I think it happened that I was describing something where it made sense 3 times in a row. How many people have watched this series enough that they remember when I said the word frank constantly? Or was it frankly? Frankly this, frankly that. Alright, I'm not going to take Flash Freeze here. I was tempted to, but I don't want to if I want to lean into Carver in any way. It's not purple, I don't want it. We'll skip it for money. Bounding Echoes, however, is good. Notice Stone value and purple value, and is it itself purple. Very cool. Alright. Do we dupe here? No. I think we go left. The magic shop should show us something. I'm a little bummed we haven't seen anything that uses Founding Seal yet, but that's fine. It's kind of par for the course. You take it because it's worth it prospectively, no matter what. No matter what. Let's go left. Magic shop could be good. Some -1/+10s are fine. I'm not mad about any of this. Yeah, -1/+10 is pretty much always cool here. Temple says -2 again. Another Purge. Man, I'm going to have to take something here. Wurmkin banner, another Carver. I don't think Carver into Vessel is right here. Yikes. Yikes, not great. I don't want another Carver. I don't think I want 2 of you guys. It's not good. I'm going to skip that. It's a real weak Temple set for what we've been drafting, right? We have good cards, but none of them benefit from this. I mean, you could have taken the Crypt Builder, but even at a -2, I don't really want it, right? I guess I'll take the Purge. We'll cut a Titan's Gratitude. I should take something here. If I had a X5, what upgrades would I want to put in something? Let's go ahead and do a -1/+10 on an Echo Break. It's always good. If I see an X5, I can at least X1 that. Fine. I guess I'll go to the caves. Not a good cave either. Strength Stone. That's not good. Bone Shine or Bone Rattler. Is there a world where I take Bone Rattler? Am I ever that scared? Helps a lot in the early game. I don't really generate any value from it here. I guess we just take Bone Shine? This is not an event I see very often anymore. It's kind of weird. I guess I'll take Bone Shine. It is probably 15 higher health at least, which is something. I think it's going to be fine. Goes away, which I at least think is important. Alright, let's re-roll this here. Double stack. Nope. I guess I'm just doing another -1/+10 on an Echo Break. They're good cards. They're fine. It's not impressive. It's something. Do I have to do more nonsense? Self-infused Train Stewards? I potentially get, what, 50-50 if I go Train Steward and something else productive into Shardsol Carver, so... Alright. So it's 100. It's 150. 165, 175, 180. And then I have to dupe a whole bunch of trash. I mean, at this point, it's almost better to do like -2 into Bone Shine and then turn it in. No, that's never correct. This is so bad. I guess I'm going to Train Steward Infusion again. I'm just making the combats harder for no reason. But I need to do something here. Ugh, Trainwreck. What a train wreck, right? It's just so bad. It's just so bad. Those are it's a completely dead set of 50 shards. I would love to be rocking into this combat with 25 shards right now. Instead, I get this. Brutal. Ugh, alright, fair enough, I suppose. Our whole goal is I have to just generate a lot of value otherwise. So, sure. This is pushback Talos, which is not going to be good. Tethys is way too big here, but at least she swings, right? That's true. At least she swings. Ugh, Tethys is going to pass away, I'm pretty sure, anyway. I don't see how we protect Tethys here. You ever just take 15 health right now? We shouldn't, right? We shouldn't. I should play purple, purple, middle, and then blast this guy, and that's something. And then this damage comes in. Take 5 health? No, I'm gonna wait. We'll lose Tethys, but it's okay, right? It doesn't bother me too terribly much. Bounding Echoes upstairs. I actually could save Tethys. Let's get some Frostbite on the boss here. And then we can save Tethys. And that's pretty decent, in my opinion. Play Frozen Lance. We need to generate armor. And then we're going to kill the Protector here. With Tethys dying, I am a little bit concerned. Frostbite might do some real good work, though, right? Is it ever worth it to self-ping? No. I think we're just going to take purples upstairs, right? We actually saved Tethys, which is unbelievable. I did not expect that. She's going to die next turn now. I mean, there's only so much can be done. I don't want to keep Bone Shine in my run here. But I also don't want to lose the run. I'm just going to take 5 health, honestly. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Is it ever right to... Huh. Save Tethys? Is it ever right to save Tethys? It's a great question. She just sort of absorbs a hit, which is fine. Well, she absorbs a hit anyway. I say we save Tethys. Yeah, alright, fine. Cool. Great. I would like to kill this thing in front. I think that's correct. Okay. Am I winning? Are you winning, son? Absolutely not. Frostbite maybe helps a little bit. 29 here. You get, what, 3 attacks? She's attacking at 15, which means 3 rounds up here. So it's like 3 rounds. It's like 26. So we're doing, what, like 45 damage a round for... No, we pass away. Okay, so this is the eternal struggle of Trainwreck, taking a bunch of Pact Shards because you have to, even though they don't help you. Is there ever a... Do we maybe don't play Tethys? Right? Is it possible we just carve her and then let this sit? Save Tethys for Relentless? If I can get her to swing in Relentless, it's pretty good. I think so. I think we just send that. And we do our best to ignore Tethys. Now here, the cool thing is I can shoot a Train Steward, right? 100%. This Train Steward will pass away, and that is okay. I'm actually going to ping the Train Steward because I really don't want it chilling on the floor. Right? That's part of the problem. So we're going to shoot the Train Steward when the opportunity arises. Yeah, we shoot one, we shoot that, I blow this thing up. Right? Maybe I play the Train Steward again. I think I would blow this guy up, and then we play the Train Steward middle, and we don't play that other thing there. That's okay. Alright, now we have a decent top floor where I generate as much value as possible. I do think Frostbite on the boss is pretty important. So now I can kill in front, and then this thing back dies. Great, actually. Good turn, honestly. Okay. Now we blow up front man, and then we do raid here, and it's correct. Now my goal is to draw Tethys. I would really like to see Tethys. Fantastic. You know, I was worried I might get Tethys immediately murdered, but we're actually super okay here, I think. We take a purple, we blast here, and then we're chilling. I take the purple. I guess I shoot the boss. I could have maybe shot the curse guy out here, and that would have been okay, potentially. Is this real? Even with all of this. Dang, really? How much frostbite do I get out of this, though? Is this enough to win? 60 frostbite? Do I kill you? No, I don't. Unbelievable. Alright, I need to think this through a little bit more then. We're just not getting value out of our floor. Man, even with Tethys on the floor, that is a surprise. We're clearing waves is the thing. But I need to live this floor. I can live this ring. I think we could have gotten out of that if I had played Bone Shine for 2, because she hits for 15. There's always Shark downstairs. Always Shark downstairs. Yeah, alright, fine. It's always Carver upstairs. I do think we don't play Tethys. That was correct, in my opinion. We try to face tank as best we can. This is a great example of don't take too many Pact Shards if you're weak. If this were a Train of Thought episode, I would be at 25 Pact Shards right now, and this combat would be so easy. The fact that I'm not at 25 Pact Shards right now is honestly a tragedy. I would be way more inclined to just have 2 more Train Stewards than having to suffer through what I'm dealing with now. Unreal. Okay, so dicey. I do think we should continue playing the Train Steward upstairs. I don't want to take that hit. I do think we want to play this Echo Transfer, for sure. I don't want this Train Steward stuck here, is a big problem. I do think it's correct to remove him. Yes. So I could play another Train Steward here. And then take the purple here and then shoot him anyway. It's okay. How do we move past this now? Purple's upstairs. Good. Crystalline Seeds. I would like to not have to worry about it. I can get a little bit more value if I play the Crystalline Seeds first. I do think we want that on the boss for sure. We can do some serious work here. We can deal with it, right? Get them all down. Interesting. I wonder if is it better to just have the Train Steward here? Maybe. I don't know. Possibly? Well, I could maybe not. I don't have to worry about that problem, I suppose. We blast one dude, right? We blast the dude. Then I shoot this other man into the ether here. Ah, but play the Echo Transfer first, you see. Then we shoot this man. Then we play Tethys. Aha, yes, indeed. And now, I think we get a whole extra round if I just play this Titan's Gratitude, which I guess gets the kill here. Great, so I get the 1 bone shine. Math, alright. You know what? Sure. I'll take it. That swings it in a big way. Good job. Sure, we did it. It's tough, man. It's tough. I think I need Spike of the Stygian. We've got some problems with oomph, survivability, a whole bunch of things. Eternal Kinstone is neat. I do have a lot of extracts, 3 to be precise, all of which are 2 and are not purple. So that helps. Deep Offering is a good generic purpose card with some good options for purposes of, what am I trying to say? The infinite possibility if needed. -2, remove consume, Kinstone Totem, can do some serious damage with it. I think I'm going to go with the Spike of the Stygian. I need to answer this problem, and it also plays nicely into the purple business. Oh, excuse me. Founding Seal Lodestone Totem. Ahem. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Let's just pay the Fell's Remorse tax immediately. Wow. Yep. Okay. Alright. That's good. We're going left. Yes. Steel Shop says endless. Yes. Stygian Banner says, ah, fantastic. A Siren of the Sea. Yes. Also incredible. We'll click that for sure. Wonderful. Suddenly things are turning around. I am going to take this Endless into the Shark immediately. That is a lot of value. Unfortunately, not a lot of money here. I'm going to cut both Train Stewards because I've already self-infused them at this point. The Horde in the middle says, ah yes, Cuddlebeard with my Endless Shark. Uh-huh. Firestone Housing is great and all, let me tell you, but Cuddlebeard with this shark is a lot more powerful. That is huge value. I'm going to take the sweep while I can see it. I think that's good. Cool. Great. Now, unfortunately, I can't afford anything else, but that's a great floor. Cool. Good stuff. Great. So I think our plan is to remove Carver next. Heaven Seal. Yeah, sure. Great. Okay. Good. Suddenly we're getting value out of Founding Seal. Fantastic news. We're going to go Tethys, Siren. I don't want to self-ping and kill one of them. I am going to Frozen Lance, I suppose. I guess I'll shoot a guy downstairs. Fair enough. I do want the totem upstairs. It's very important. Shark would be really cool, though. I think the totem is the most important thing I can play here, though, if I'm being real with you. So let's just click them. I think we can immediately just make things all pass away pretty quickly here without too much worry with the double incamp business, right? Cool. 8 sap. Pretty good at disabling this guy, if I'm being honest with you. I think he might hit me for, what, 3 damage or something? Oh, he heals himself, so he actually does pretty decent over there. Alright. Sap this floor down. Right, he heals himself because he walks up with that's business. We're okay, though, because of the sap, yeah? Yeah, yikes. Alright. I tell you what, though. 10 sap does a lot of heavy lifting here. The Frostbite's going to do pretty decent work. I'm not taking a lot of damage as a result, which is good. I do finally get to play Shark, which I think is important. Yeah, okay. Sure. Ouch. Taking a lot of damage, though. Not much I can do about it, but we are among the living, at least, which is nice. I'll take the incant. That was a pretty dicey combat. Fortunately, Sapstone does most of the heavy lifting here, which is pretty great. Sapping something down to nothing burger is good. Alright, this will look better once we can actually assemble this in a little better shape. Concussive Coals, fine. Drain is a really good incant for us. Yes. More sap, more better. I don't need Soul Crushing Guilt anymore. Ambient Charge is not great, but my spells are also not great, right? I'm going to take Ambient Charge? What the heck? It's not good, but the Ambient Charge's use case in like the base game is really, really narrow. It's pretty much I desperately need to play more spells, and all of my cards are bad, and I don't mind if they get consumed, right? That's pretty much it. I'm going to go left here so I can dupe Shark. Yes. Yes, true. I'm going to cut Carver. Well, let's dupe Shark first, and let's think for a hot moment about what this looks like. So he always gets duped because I need to self-infuse him. Great, we have 2 temples coming up, rings 6 and 7. Alright, so self-infused Shark is critical. And then we're going to do Lodestone Totem into the Siren for the other. So I do not need Carver. Accurate. We'll cut Carver. He is slowing us down. Great. I would like to remove Titan's Gratitude now because it's not purple. I guess it doesn't matter. I just need to incant, but this card also is not particularly exceptional. Just play Proclamation more, right? It's better. Alright, we'll do that. Cool. I have to take money. Incredible. I'm sure Ring 5 won't punish me for this at all. Seal of Aggression? It's actually good because it hits Shark more times. I should be able to sap these floors down. I just need to hope that I don't roll into a real bad situation, right? There's a lot of pretty rough options that could rear themselves up, I think. Then we, incant once upstairs? It's like I draw Shark plus Lodestone. I have to play... This is so excruciatingly bad. What? What? Are you serious right now? I cannot believe this draw order just happened. Oh no. Monster Train, how could you? Both Sharks and the Totem? It's so bad. It's so bad. So, the only way you could have made this work is by literally not playing anything top floor. I have to play a Shark. Just straight up must play Shark. Good grief. Okay. We're now in a real bad situation here. Okay, we're going to keep elevatoring this stuff. I am going to incant where I can. This guy in the back on middle, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Shoot him a lot. Okay, we'll replay Shark after I drop Mr. Bounding Echoes upstairs. I am going to incant up here. 8 damage, I guess it could have been worse. Shark is doing a lot of work here. Fantastic. Thanks, Shark. Very cool. Incant where you can. Shoot that guy. I guess it's fine. Could be worse. Could be worse. I'll be real with you. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I need to play Lodestone Totem. Okay. Alright. Great. Fantastic. I need to sap the enemy. So, drain. Okay. He's going to lose all that, and I'm going to have to deal with his Shark again, which is a bit of a bummer. Alright. Drain this man. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe we did that. Woof. Well, we did a good job. Turns out Shark plus Cuddlebeard is pretty strong. Alright, Trader's Quill, sure. Seems nice, it'll play well with Notice Stone. Great news. Urchin Spines, no, it's Ice Storm because it's a really good plus 30 target, and it's an incant. Sure, great. Echoes of the Past. It's a good payout for my echoes, actually. It's purple itself, sure. The fact that it's purple itself helps. Now we go left. I do need some plus 25s, maybe a multi-strike, though it's not necessary. Some health is good. Yeah, this is great. We're going to go Steel Shop here. Endless. We want to put a plus 25 in the Siren. This is going to be important. What's more important? I think it's actually more important to get the Sharks merged. I guess it depends on if I see the multi-strike or not, right? Let's hold off because I think a Incant Armor 2 could be really cool here. But there is a serious risk involved. It's in this temple. Plus 30. I'm going to put that into an Ice Storm real fast. They gave me a Purge. Interesting. I guess the Purge is a Frozen Lance, I suppose. It's not a bad card, but it's one of the worst cards we have. I'd have to take it. The Infusion is one of those. Now, the big thing that you want to think about is having initial health is very good for the Divinity, just straight up, so Siren doesn't immediately pass away. The alternative to consider, though, is that an Incant Armor 2 is double value because of Founding Seal. So let's hit that reroll button. Alright, we get an Incant Armor 2. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not taking that large stone. I'm going to look in the caves now. Higher health. Alternatively, 10 health for everyone. I'm not healing, right? Correct. Petrified Heart. Fantastic. Suddenly, I feel really good about my decision to hold out for the plus 20 here. I'm just going to leave the totem separate, and we're going to do Shark Infusion here. This feels much more impactful. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're still on par for 200 shards. All right. I think I can cut some trash. Is there anything really bad I want to remove? Not currently. Spells are spells. So, all right, we'll chill for now. Save my money. I'm probably going to the Steel Shop again because it's got removals. Yeah, sure. We should Body Fell because I already do have double totems, right? I have double totems. So our plan is to dupe that thing after I do the infusion and maybe see a multi-strike. So it should be okay. Shark go live downstairs. Tethys go live upstairs. We'll put a bunch of Frostbite on stuff. Sure. Here you go. Some sap that's not really going to matter. Cool. It's alright. We get the Lodestone Totem in here. He's chilling. He's got health. It's fine. I want to generate purples upstairs, so that's okay. There's no reason to play that Proclamation. We just chill. Alright. Now, fortunately, Cuddlebeard also helps Tethys, so that's good. Siren of the Sea up front. Play the Bounding Echoes here. Frozen Lance. I'm going to sap the boss. I think that's important, right? I want to keep those numbers rolling. Shark is doing some massive lifting here. We are just going to sap this to oblivion. Sure, I'll shoot you. Fine. You're definitely dead. Cool. Great. 9 sap on the boss. Fantastic news. Let's plan around sapping this to nothing. Pretty good Ice Storm middle. Didn't hit the boss one time, which is hilarious, but that's okay. Tethys now sweeps for 63 damage, which is pretty cool. Now, I would like Shark to pass away before Relentless, but I guess he doesn't have to, right? It's not mission critical or something. Yeah, it's fine if he's alive, I suppose. I don't need him to win. It's a really good turn for me, huh? I want to play purple, 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 ambient charge. It applies extract to all of this stuff. Now, if only it made it cheaper! It's okay. Big blast here, nice value. Pushes numbers, cool. Alright, she essentially passes away here. I am self-pinging here because it guarantees that she dies, right? It's actually very important because it means the sap is preserved, which I think is pretty important. Great. We auto-win now. Cool. This is pretty much what I was hoping for. 25 sap, great job. Good luck, Svel, great work. I think we win anyway, but it's okay. We get it. Okay, good job. Spike at the Stygian. I think it's actually Eternal Kinstone. I have enough purples and they're all not purple. Or rather, I have enough proclamations and stuff. This is useful. It's good. I like it. It's also a good incant. Draw cards, please. Yes, draw cards. I need more spells. We're going to go look right. There's no reason not to. It's fine. Endless. Okay, re-roll that. Large stone. Well, that's not it. It's okay. You know what? You know what I don't need? I don't need multi-strike on this run, fortunately. We're going to go ahead and put a plus 25 on the Siren and give up the ghost there. And then I'm going to do that infusion right away. Totem into Siren. Fantastic. Spell chain is very friendly here. I'm a big fan of that. I'm going to put that into something. I'll put a spell chain into Drain. This is a really good pickup for a -1 later on. Purge. Again, you might as well purge not useful stuff. So, Frozen Lance? Okay, sure. We hit 200 shards, which is funny, but sure, that's fine, I suppose. Right? It's okay. I do need to make sure I have purple generation, so Echo Breaks are important. Echo Breaks are probably better overall than... Well, at least in this next combat, Frozen Lances are better because enemies might not make it to top floor, but I think the removals are still straightforward. I'm going to cut an Echo Break here, I think. And then the other one is going to be a Frozen Lance. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's not diligent. I did look. Chill Wind 2? Chill Wind 2, yes. Chill Wind 2, for sure. 22 Frostbite, great. That'll help against Chased. We should be okay. Let's go ahead. 23 cards. We're drawing 6 of them now. The only way this really goes wrong for us is if we have a really bad unit draw here, right? We don't have a backup. We're fine. Great. Fantastic news. Incredible work. This is, I mean, that's the real risk is if you don't get the right draw. If I get both Titan Sentry and Totem together, we're in a bad spot. But we're okay here. Cool. Now, unfortunately, it's not optimal. You know, we're probably going to eat dirt overall here, but it could be worse. I'm going to go ahead and drain here, actually. And then I will ping. And then I will ambient charge here. It already consumes. Good, great. I think we should stop 5 of this damage now. 11 reduces this guy by a lot. Alright, we'll take 5. If the only damage I take is from curses, I'm not as concerned about it. Right? Okay, play Bounding Echoes. It's good. I get a fantastic Ice Storm play, which is pretty good. I want to play it on a floor where I can incant. That's important. I will play this Curse. Okay, we sap this floor to nothing. Good. Great work. I will play Echoes of the Past because that's cool. And then I will incant up here. Yes. Okay. Taking curses. I knew I would. It's fine. It's terrible, in fact. I'm going to sap twice here. Our goal is great news. We incant down, so I'm not taking the curse. This guy has 12 sap. We take 5. That should be all we take from him. Yep, great news. Woof. Alright, Eternal Kinstone. I do want that played. Echo Transfer. Yes, please. We can play all of the cards, and that is probably pretty good. Yes. I think this guy might hit me. No, he doesn't. Great job. Elevator Shark. Alright, Ambient Charge. Sure. Not mad about any of this. Let's play that curse out, buddy boy. And then let's make another purple here. That should reduce this Gilded Wings to nothing. Great. And the most important thing here is that Tethys is alive in Relentless. So my opinion here is I go Self-Mutilation and I double drain here, buddy. 100% double drain. Because it matters. 6 sap walking upstairs. Good. Good. Now we're not living yet, but a little bit of incanting should go a long way. Okay. It's good. It's great news. We barely lived. Incredible. Oof. Dicey. Spaghetti Combat. Only took 10 damage. I'll take it. From curses, sure. Crystalline Seeds is good. I like this card. It's purple. It's everything I want in a spell. Power of Knowledge. Revenge of the Damned. I don't think I need that. Ancient Resonance is maybe okay. I'm going to skip here. I think we're fine. What are you all going to do when I put Ambient Charge on the thumbnail? People are going to lose their minds. Oh, Forever Flame. That's nice. I want Forever Flame instead of Sketches because I would like to still play my Shark. Forever Flame, very good. Suddenly, they cost 1 Ember and Shark is free. Fantastic news. Let's make another Lodestone Totem friend. Great. Big power up. Forgotten Name is honestly very good here. I'm going to reroll. Rationing Scales, no. Serrated Mandibles. Oh, Rules of Containment. It's a little late. I don't think I want you. Serrated Mandibles will add some damage that I'm happy about, though. Good with that. I also want to shout out to Boon of the Blacksmith here when we're letting things walk up with sap. Pretty good. Plus 10. Let's plus 10. Proclamation. Probably buying that Boons of the Blacksmith, by the way. -1 definitely goes in a drain. I have a spell chain on it. Remove Consume. No thanks. 20 Consume, fantastic. I'm putting that on a Frozen Lance. -1 goes into... What's the card I want to play the most? Eternal Kinstone? Unironically, actually. I have so many purples demanding cards that having these out are really helpful. Cool. Alright, we'll do that. Go over here. I am buying Boon of the Blacksmith, for sure. That damage changes my multipliers when I let things walk up with sap in such an important way. We don't have multi-strike, so I am genuinely relying on Frostbite plus sap to kill enemies. So, trust, it's important. Buying removals is tempting. The cool thing about this is I can actually cut some trash that's left, right? Like a Frozen Lance can go, and the Echo Break can go, and I can buy another removal on another Echo Break, and all the only ones that are left are good cards. Ambient Charge is unfortunately becoming less good. But I want to put it on the thumbnail. The fact that I drafted it and it's actually still terrible. Why, Monster Train? Why? I don't want to remove all my cards is the problem. It's like actually unhelpful. Alright, you got me. I think we're cutting it. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. You weren't here for the... You were good for one combat, okay? Counts for something, right? Even on the one case where I'm like, maybe it's good here. It's still not good here. Alright, 230 out of 100. I think we can beat Seraph now. Let's go do that. Even Chase stands no chance on this, I think. Whew. Thank you, Founding Seal. Extremely cool. Also, huge shout out to Cuddlebeard on this run. Good grief. Everything is free! Incredible. Shoot the man. Here's some sap, buddy. Great job. Incredible news. Not too terribly much to report. Seraph is going to cut a lot of their value down. It's a really good Bounding Echoes, by the way. We're going to play Siren 1, and then Shark bottom floor. The unfortunate thing is that Light Wings are not doing too terribly much help, but that's okay. We can do Proclamation, and then I can, shoot somebody, I think. It's fine. I am applying Reap accidentally thanks to Serrated Mandibles, which is pretty cool. Great. Just Frozen Lance appear, that's fine. I do think I am going to Crystalline Seeds downstairs. That seems fun. I'll play the other one. Sure, we'll play it up here. Does not actually matter, really. And then I will sap the boss, because that is correct. It's very likely that they're going to be able to purge all sap pretty swiftly, but we're still doing it. We're still doing it, and you can't stop me. Alright, what's next? Play Shark. Play Shark. Bottom. Fine. We're going to shoot one dude. And then I'm going to hit that Ice Storm. And then I'm going to Echoes of the Past straight up into Tethys. And this is going to do a lot of damage and nothing hits me. Great job. Well done. We did it. Incredible. Alright. Now from here, I fortunately drew Eternal Kinstone, which lets me just freely Echo Transfer now with no real downsides. We do want to incant a whole bunch up here, so we're going to prioritize that when possible. But I am going to sap on the boss whenever I can, because I think we're able to beat them, right? Like, they aren't going to be able to recover fully from it. So I'm feeling pretty okay about the whole situation. And then I shoot this dude, and then we just airdrop Ice Storm on this, and it's pretty good. Cool. Things actually aren't leaking, by the way, which is very funny. It's because of Tethys, actually, which is incredible when you think about it. Tethys did this. Thank you, Tethys. Very cool. We're going to take more damage on Tethys, and then we're going to continue draining. You can see the boss still has 18 sap walking into Relentless, which is fantastic. Cool. Great job. We are just going to keep buffing upstairs. The incants are worth it. I want my floor to basically be impenetrable. So we should be okay. And how much life you got? 95? There's no reason to play this here, right? We just kind of chill. And we're okay with it, basically. Cool. Yeah, we win. We auto-win, in fact. I could just end turn here. Now, I'm not going to, because there's no reason to, but it is funny. Alright, yeah, goodbye. Goodbye, my friend Seraph, with your minus 90 attack. No chance. Tethys gets the KO here, basically. Although I think we would win off the damage on the Sirens anyway. But it should be a pretty straightforward Divinity for similar reasons. Thank you, Lodestone Totem, for saving our run. It's very nice of you. The hardest part of this run, by the way, Talos. Hands down. We had so much junky... Ooh, what an interesting turn one. I will play that, actually. I think we're actually going to play the... Maybe I don't play this Bounding Echoes. We'll see. I might need it. We're going to go Siren, Tethys. I need Tethys not to die. For anyone keeping track. Yeah, we're going to play it. That's alright. We sap down to 0 here, and it's pretty good. Yeah. Alright, cool. Shark can go live middle. Very nifty. Alright, our plan is to just incant a whole heckin' bunch. Right? We don't have to do anything fancy here. We just incant our floor and then do damage, basically. And replay Shark periodically. The whole point is things will die, and that's great for us. It's very simple. We're going to pop a Crystalline Seeds to break the guy in front. I'm going to go ahead and Proclamation to break the next dude. I'm doing this because it means I might have a pretty good shot of doing a lot of damage that one spell weakness in the back. Yeah, it's like, you know, that's like, what was that, 300 damage or something? Cool. Great job. Fantastic. And then we just keep playing Shark, and it's good, right? He does so much heavy lifting, it's kind of crazy. There, I said it again. Are you happy? That's good. Alright, we're just going to keep pinging here. Echoes of the Past, bring my damage up on Tethys a whole bunch. That's going to be good. Shark completely demolishes mid-floor. Really no doubt in my mind. I'll just keep playing him. Any Frostbite on this mini-boss is high value, so keep that in mind. Now, I am going to sap the mini-boss. This is a higher priority to me than anything upstairs. So I take some hits, but that's okay, right? Because I need this mini-boss to not murder me. That's the priority. Actually, a really good redraw here. Hit that Ice Storm pretty good. Go ahead and drain. Boss is down minus 34. I actually think we have the boss set. Yeah, we have quad Lodestone Totem. That's the really important thing here. I'm always like, this is always a little dicey when you have 2, right? Because 2 is what you need to win. I have 4. So minus 56. We're fine. Dude is dead. Goodbye, my friend. Great work. Alright, that is an absolutely terrible turn of stairs. Good grief. We managed to sap everything to 0. Thank you, chains, I guess. This guy might do damage to me. He only got a couple pops. Oh, it just barely missed it. Fantastic. Great work. Hey, look. Units. Incredible news. Let's pop in front so I can blow up that man. Incredible work. Let's continue sapping here and then increase Tethys' damage. Important. Thank you, Tethys. There might be a turn where the shark does not immediately die. If that is going to happen, I don't know when it will be. Priority here is always and 100% I must focus on this boss. Minus 12. He's walking up. I'm going to take spikes damage. It's rough. 70 Frostbite plus 22. And that holds. Yeah, we're going to live because of Cuddlebeard here, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and Titan Sentry bottom floor to get rid of those curses. Watch this guy. He's going to hit me like 2 times. It's dicey. It's closer than you wanted, but we get it. And we have a good Relentless as a result of it, so honestly, pretty fantastic, I think. Successfully sap all these things down to 0. Incredible work. That is a lot of sap on the Divinity. 165 sap is a pretty good number. And we crush this. Whew, Slate, man. Steel Slate, always a risk. But we made it 27 damage, 3 rounds. That would have been really bad without Shark and Frostbite. But also, I mean, Boon of the Blacksmith, I think, cut one of those rounds off. So, mad props there as well. Well, 1 round wouldn't have killed us, but every little bit matters. So, I'm glad we didn't die. Now, I'll put it that way. A pretty good run overall, though. You know, there's a lot of things to say about it, but you kind of just click Founding Seal if you see it that early. It's better prospectively than 99% of relics, even if you know what they're going to do. And in this particular instance, it was very bad situation into Ring 3. We had a very weak Talos because I just had a bunch of Train Steward self-infuses and was not getting value elsewhere. So now the Carver didn't make it to the end, but did a great job here. So that's awesome. Thank goodness for Carver. We just grabbed him. Shark was doing awesome as well. He was just large at the time. He didn't have the Endless, but honestly, that's all he really needed in the end. So that was good. And then we didn't see the multi-strike, but thanks to Lodestone Totem and Shark, we didn't need it. There's a lot of things that are really good hits here, though. I mean, huge shout out to Cuddlebeard, to Notice Stone, and to Forgotten Name. The magic power overload that we're getting from these is big. Forever Flame was a good hit. It's the only reason we were able to play both Sirens on turn 1 of the Divinity. You pretty much always should take one of these boosters when you see them. Another good option would be like Hell's Banners, but a lot of things, like anything that gives you Ember like that, huge value. Improved Firebox, also fine, right? Quad, oh man, the quad Lodestone Totem is a real good pickup. Even though I only had 2, it's essentially I had 4 thanks to Lodestone Totem. Shirk doing great. Tethys, honestly, big shout out to Tethys' Frostbite, adding in that damage into the Relentless, for not Relentless, but Steel Slate's Pyre Room damage, and just damage in general on those waves that walked. So that's really cool. And what else do we have? Echoes of the Past did a good job, but the rest of it is just spells, man. It's just spells. Yeah, good. I'm very pleased with how this panned out. Oh, also, Petrified Heart. Thank you, Petrified Heart, for plus 10 health. Very cool. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've got to report here. A good solid run, Lodestone Totem, Founding Seal, Cuddlebeard, a lot of Frostbite, and yeah, 230 Pact Shards. Incredible. We made it past Tethys. So next time we have to make it past Penumbra. All right, buddy. We'll see what that problem is when we get there. In the meantime, though, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and if you somehow aren't already subscribed. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, y'all.